The Hero Xtreme 160R 4V was launched a few months ago and we did ride the motorcycle briefly, but this time around we had the bike with us for a longer duration, allowing us to get a proper feel in the real world conditions. Fully updated engine with 4 valves, new hardware and subtle design updates, the Hero Xtreme 160R 4V easily has the potential to upset its rivals in the 160cc segment. Hero really wants to do well in the premium motorcycle space and the updated Xtreme 160R is testament to that fact. But before we dive deep into the review, do show us some love, subscribe to the Carandbike YouTube channel, and if you like this video, please do share it with your family and friends and click on that subscribe button as well. The biggest change of course is to the engine. Hero says that the engine is almost brand new with a new 4-valve head, oil cooling machinery and even the crankcases and the block is new. The upside is the fact that there is a decent gain of 1.7 brake horsepower in terms of power and 0.6 Newton meters on the torque output. The downside is that the motorcycle gains 5 kg in weight compared to the 2V model and now weighs 144 kg. It is evident that the 160R 4V gets a better performing engine which feels eager and is ready for action no matter whether it is daily commuting or short highway jaunts. The power delivery doesn't taper off at 80 odd km per hour. In fact, the bike welcomes the opportunity to push further. The other likable bit is the tractability that the engine offers. There is enough pull at low speeds from the engine, even at higher gears, and that will definitely make riding easy in the city. There is pronounced difference between the performance of the 2V and the 4V models. The 4V right here feels much more eager and peppier when you're riding it in the city and even on open stretches of road. The engine feels less stressed on its way to triple-digit speeds, and even in the 5th gear, there is enough juice left for an overtaking maneuver. The motorcycle is in its elements and feels best when it is ridden between 70 to 90 km per hour. What also works in favor of the bike is the fact that the clutch action is quite light and doesn't give your fingers a workout in traffic. Plus, the gearbox for most part, it is slick but could do with better feel. It is not the best in the segment but not the worst either. Apart from the peppy nature of the engine, the 4V also runs much smoother with vibrations becoming a bother only at the top end at around say 7 to 8000 RPM. What is also immediately apparent is the free revving nature of the motor and sharper throttle response compared to the 2V model. While the claimed fuel economy figure for the Xtreme 160R 4V is 55 km per litre, our run with the motorcycle revealed that it isn't too far from the promised figure at 46 km per litre. With regular running within the city, a lighter hand on the throttle is likely to result in better efficiency. One of the highlights on the Xtreme 160R 4V is the USD setup. A 160cc machine getting upside down fork is a rarity, and sure, it is offered only on the top spec model, but the buyer does have that option, which in our books is great. Now the new USD fork on the Xtreme 160R 4V does make a marked difference in the way the motorcycle handles and absorbs bumps. I mean, the ride is plush as before and the front end stability becomes much more better. The bike loves being hustled into corners and it feels quite confident too. The grip from the new Seat tires is quite nice as well. The motorcycle is as agile as it always was and filtering through traffic is easy, but the suspension is a touch softer than we would have liked. The front end can feel soft and floaty only when you're actually pushing the bike. Otherwise, the suspension does a decent job of ironing out undulations, making them feel only if they are bigger than normal. Braking is on point, although we would have liked the addition of dual channel ABS at least on the top variant. Right, the design on the bike largely stays the same with the addition of split seats, subtle redesign of the fuel tank and the LED headlight is mounted a little lower on the USD variant, and there are new color schemes to choose from as well. The overall fit and finish is nice, better than the 2V model. There are 3 variants on sale: Standard, Connected and Pro. Now Hero offers USD only on the Pro variant, and connectivity features like turn-by-turn navigation, geofencing, SMS alerts, etc. are offered only on the mid-spec Connected variant and not on the top variant. We find it quite amusing. A 4th variant with both USD and connectivity could have been offered even if at a higher price point. The top spec Pro variant is priced at 1,36,000 rupees, which makes it more expensive than the top spec model of the TVS Apache RTR 164V and also the dual channel ABS version of the Bajaj Pulsar N160, its biggest rivals. The connected variant is priced at 1,33,000 rupees. The base variant Standard is priced at 1,27,000 rupees. Prices of the older 2V variants ranged from 1,22,000 rupees to 1,33,000 rupees, which is a tad less than the 4V. Fast, fluid and fun, the updated Hero Xtreme 160R 4V becomes much better as a product and even becomes much more enjoyable. Yes, the prices have gone up, but it is more than justified. It is a neat little city bike, and yes, it has its share of flaws, but it is now much better equipped to take on its rivals, the TVS Apache RTR 164V and the Bajaj Pulsar N160. If you want to see that comparison, please put your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below, and yes, stay tuned to Carandbike for comprehensive automotive coverage.